us here for Slap News, Power Slap number 4, pre-fight interview with the Crazy Hawaiian. It is going down. He is going up against Polar Bear. It is coming up next week. The fight card is official. Let's get into it with one of the OGs of the game that keep on pushing this sport forward. The Crazy Hawaiian, what's going on, my man?
You already know. Damn.
How does one guy have so many advantages in life? You're male, you're Hawaiian, you're an OG of slap fighting, you got the whole world on your shoulders, one of the most popular guys in the sport, coming off a victory. Like, how good does it feel, my man?
It feels fucking great. I mean, life has been up on the up for me since I've started this shit, but I took a whole break, a whole year plus break, just to come back and face one of my good friends, one of my Padawans, one of them. So I'm glad I came out of the win. Let's just talk about that.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you've been around some, influential guys, obviously, with Arnold, the Paul brothers, now Dana White. You seem to be surrounding yourself with winners through and through, and obviously not to discount either JT Tilley with Slap Fight Championship, who also kind of helped you out along the way there as well. Coming into Power Slap number 4 here. I'm looking at the card. There's no title fights, but there's a ton of number 1 contender fights. There's also a couple heavyweight fights. You're going up against Kamal, who we've seen previously, fight James Stone here. We haven't heard from Dana yet, but this is just me speculating here from Slap News. Nothing official from Power Slap, but it looks like we're jockeying right now to potentially see some number 1 contender matchups coming up for the super heavyweight potential of them bringing a championship belt into the division. Has that crossed your mind about the opportunity that's here in front of you?
My belt, Dana. Let's go. This is my belt. Make it, please. Make it nice. I'm a patient guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much guys they put in front of me. I got that mentality that I'm gonna be that first champ. I'm gonna be the greatest champ of all time. So, yeah, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. The best is yet to come, and I'm just waiting for that belt.
Awesome, my man. What have you seen from Polar Bear previously in his game? Let's kind of break down what he's brought to the table.
I watched him because it was a weight class, but officially I don't think he's been baptized yet. You know what I mean? He pulled a slap for cash card. I mean, and it wasn't his choice, but he went up against, was it the Sass Billy?
Correct. Yeah.
And what a great performance by both guys. But Kamal got that last slap. He couldn't do it. We'll see what he really has. I'm gonna eat that first slap.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we've seen the best of you? I mean, your last performance, you switched it up with kind of you went right your first 2 slaps, went left on your second. You previously were stated that you weren't able to knock out Unko Micah with your right, so you wanted to kind of switch it up. You've been working on anything differently? You coming in with any different techniques?
No. So me and Micah, we've been practicing. We've been talking about how we should, eventually become the greatest of all time. Before even Power Slap was a thing, that was our destiny. Trying to make a team, and for us to go up against each other on my debut, it's just a love hate kind of thing. But I'm proud of him. I feel like I lost that fight, to be honest. But once I heard that he had got a foul, I really just I just didn't want to get a foul. You know what I mean? And both of us survived each other's slaps, but that first one really kind of threw off my whole game. I wasn't expecting that of him to have rocked me the way he did, but he did rock me. And what I was thinking about was trying not to foul. On my swing at least, Usually, I'm usually coming down like down to my knees, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that requires balance because they're watching your feet. You can't move any of them, you know.
totally.
So for him to have rocked me on the first one, I give him mad props because that threw off my game completely. I was throwing it from here instead
Hmm.
of bending down. But it was a good fight. We really did try to knock each other out. We wanted that extra bonus one. Um,
Totally. I mean, you're coming back here, a month after your debut.
every month, baby,
Every month, you want to start
every
collecting those
month,
paychecks.
I ain't getting any younger. You know what I mean? And I want to
Yeah.
be one of those guys that catching the people because
Hmm.
I feel like even catching people has a technique to it, and you have to be on your p's and q's. But that's the safety of the whole thing, you know. So
Hmm.
I want to be one of those guys when I retire. Um, but I want to put in that highlight of a decade and
Hmm.
or even of a century. We'll
Awesome, my
see.
man. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about, man, the Hawaiian fans and obviously the early adopting that they've had. This is, right in your culture the entire time. Like, does it still blow you away every time you get up there to compete to see the outpour and the love?
Every time it's overwhelming. It's
Hmm.
like goosebumps, you know. And
Hmm.
these guys are cheering. Stand up Hawaii. Our sport is taking off, and there's some good backing to it. So, um, Hawaii, stand the fuck up, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. They have been all the way along. All of the Hawaiians across the board. Obviously, Russell Rivera, your brother, you and Unko Micah, have been paving the way. And I believe is it Zach Zane is also coming over from Hawaii.
Hey,
To
champ. Hey,
yeah.
champ. Watch out, Kale Chris, whoever you are. Hey, Kale Chris, quit hitting stuff already, man. You're gonna hurt yourself, brother.
Yeah, so you're not a fan of him blowing up soup cans and hitting
I'm I,
watermelons.
I'm not a fan of him hurting himself. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I've done the watermelon challenge, but nobody's accepted my watermelon challenge.
Okay.
And
And what is that?
I haven't ever seen no one do it. Not a
What
one fucking slap fighter is balls enough to do my watermelon challenge.
what is that?
Someone has to fly the watermelon up in midair.
Yeah.
You have to hit it in midair,
Okay, okay.
and I did it twice. So, um,
Awesome.
no one's ever attempted that. And mind you, every time I've hit something, I've hurt my hand. Every single time. So I
Yeah.
know what when one of the videos he said, "Oh, that hurt."
Yeah.
I knew already. Like, bro, every one of them motherfuckers hurt. You can't lie to somebody that's done it already. And
Totally.
the beginning of my career, I did a 20 something rounder with the Hillbilly Hippie.
Hmm.
But a lot of people don't understand. Between those fights, there were so many requests for me to hit a watermelon for birthdays, for mostly birthdays to be honest.
Hmm.
Um, and I have done so many, and it hurt my hand every time. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Not anymore, at least.
Gotcha.
Don't
Gotcha.
hit. Don't save yourself, but or you can just do it for the viewers for the live.
Totally, man. You're gonna get into Vegas. Your brother's there, your family's there. I know it's kind of like a second home to you. Um, you know, you feeling real comfortable. I know last time we talked that you were destined to power slap. Obviously, you had some contractual issues that kept you away. You feeling comfortable? You feel like this is the right place? This is where you want to be? You feeling like you have that family mentality when you get there?
I know Vegas misses me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Like that family that I have in Vegas is unreal. You know, my mom's there, all my brothers, most of my brothers,
Mm-hmm.
there, and a lot of friends and family, and you know, it makes me freaking feel so loved to know
Mm-hmm.
that that's really my ninth island. You know, and I'm gonna put on a fucking show. I'm gonna be. fucking the greatest of all time, and I feel it. Um,
Yeah.
you know, when I was stuck in my other adventures, um, I just knew that I was destined for this. So, you know, it was just a matter of time, and you know, sharing the wealth and letting my brother kind of dip his feet in the limelight, that that really opened an avenue of a bunch of us coming through, and Hawaii is gonna take over this. I can tell you right now, there's gonna be a Polynesian takeover,
Mhm.
and there's gonna be every champ in there is gonna be Polynesian. I call it. I
Very
call
good.
it.
You're calling it right now.
Calling it right now.
I'm glad we got it on tape, my man.
Yep. I apologize for everyone else watching, but fucking we taking over, baby. I don't know.
Awesome, man. I love it. If Polar Bear is watching this, my man, what do you want to say to him?
Better slap the fuck out of me, boy. That's all I'm saying. You got one shot. One shot, baby.
Awesome, my man. I love it. Where can people follow you on social media going into this fight?
Hey, the Crazy Hawaiian, anywhere and everywhere. Um, but last but not least, dude, get your balls and your beers right, dude. Get your balls and your beers right. You know what I mean? We all got balls, so make them smell good, boys. Let's go.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you, man. Much love. We'll see you there in Las Vegas.